Matt Vasgersian back to count down with you toward PCL baseball on the minor league pregame show with today's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Otis Campbell is our man to watch. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series. James Willard comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, James Willard.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, they've got to be happy with the performance they're getting from that 8-hole right now. He really likes hitting here in front of the hometown crowd. I mean, his average at home is over 300, so I expect to see a very comfortable and confident hitter when he steps into the box in this one.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Nope.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this goes right past him. It's short. Kenny Vargas takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a move over to first.
No, he's safe.
Runner's back.
Simple throw over there.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And with that, here's the alignment for the Storm Chasers on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Christopher Starkey is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner. That slider so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Jesus Juarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit. Ryan Lawless will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Ball.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. It is.
Already, things are not really going to form here in this first inning. Where is this pitch? It's nowhere close. You don't want to spot your opponents too many easy runs, especially early in the ballgame.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Akinori Hara will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
And he lays off for ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, the problem with this lineup is that trouble lurks around every corner. I mean, he was fortunate to get out of that first inning with only 1 run scoring, but now he'll have his work cut out for him again here in the second.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Carlos Merced steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Standing in now, James Willard, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
You see right there on the graphics, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Little dribbler back at him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Leading off the inning, Shane Peterson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
3-0 the count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Yeah!
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Hard hit ball to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
First baseman, number 19.
Stepping in, Kenny's Vargas. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's two straight pitches right down the middle.
I got the count, 1-2.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, Christopher Starkey, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
That misses 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Storm Chasers lead it 2-1. Jesus Juarez is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In there, no balls and a strike.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
On the ground to third. Calzado gloves it, and he's retired, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Ryan
In
Lawless.
now, Ryan Lawless. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ashe moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number
Akinori
14.
Hara will dig in.
Akinori
He singled his
Hara.
first time around. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
The center fielder,
Darryl
number
Ponder
2.
steps in for his second at-bat. The fielder's choice his first time around.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
Don't want to forget about it.
Just checking.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve, 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Nope.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Up the middle and off his leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. James Willard will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined.
Ball 1, no strike.
Apparently, the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it, as he strikes out after a long battle here.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and well, now I know he was saying it was low. But you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. He may have just cost his guys another inch or 2 on close calls.
Stepping in now, Shane Peterson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Vargas.
Kenny's Vargas will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you, because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Ball 1.
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
That's ball 2.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Three and 2 now. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Christopher Starkey will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Swinging a loop to the left. Ashe is there. And that retires the side. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. Omaha leads this one 2-1. Jesus Juarez will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Geyer is in pursuit. 1 out.
The batter, right fielder, Ryan
Lawless will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher,
At the
number
plate,
14.
Akinori Hara. He
Akinori
singled his last
Hara.
time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Chavez racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
So stepping
Center
in,
fielder,
number 2,
Darryl
as he'll look to bring
Wonder.
home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Geyer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Carlos Merced. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Butera waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
James Willard will stand in. And they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for a strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Into the box now, Shane Peterson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to the Show Nation.